What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. About to get something to eat. But one person who was not impressed with tonight's fights, Marcos El Chino Maidana, and he called out Danny Garcia yet again. Here's what he had to say. I don't care who won tonight, but nobody will save Danny Garcia if we fight. Let's do it. Now, this is a fight I would like to see. In my opinion, I think Danny Garcia, he needs to go back to the drawing board. He is since regressed, I would say, since the Lucas Matisse fight. He that was supposed to be the pinnacle, you know what I mean? The biggest stage in boxing on Canelo, Floyd Mayweather undercard. That's a record-breaking pay-per-view event. And you were in against the toughest challenge of your career, at least at that time, maybe totally throughout your career. And this was the guy who had been looking good, knocking everyone out, 85% KO ratio in Lucas Matisse. And he was supposed to knock you out, according to a lot of spectators and fans. And he didn't do that. And Danny Garcia won, probably in a fashion that a lot of people didn't expect, hurting Lucas Matisse at times, swallowing his eye and going to the distance. So since then, people expected greatness. You know what I mean? Some people weren't really, during the Eric Morales, they're like, why'd you fight old Eric Morales? And they weren't really a fan of Danny Garcia's. But after win, you know what I mean, he set the record straight in the Morales rematch and didn't go the distance with him, knocked him out, fought a veteran like Zab Judah, stopped Amir Khan, etc. And then you got to the pinnacle, which was Lucas Matisse at the time at 140. Those are the two guys. Lucas Matisse beat Lamont Peterson. He had beat the Humberto Sotos and guys like that. So these were the two guys at the time that people wanted to see fight. And Danny Garcia passed that. But since then, it appears like he regressed, like he's not. That was supposed to be your moment. You know what I mean? Some people joined the bandwagon. And then after you fought Mauricio Herrera off of a loss, and people think Mauricio Herrera beat you. So then you come back, you say, I beat him 8-4, but you fight Rod Salka, a guy from a lighter division with no pop. And then you stop him. People weren't impressed with that. Come back, you fight Lamont Peterson at a catchweight, and you look like shit in doing it. You know what I'm saying? You don't look great. So I'm anxious to see his next move. I think it's going to haunt Danny Garcia if he doesn't avenge one of these disputed fights like the Lamont Peterson or the Mauricio Herrera. I mean, you can't just run away from him, especially as the true champion. So it's interesting to see if he'll give a guy like Maidana a shot and just move straight up and just try to put this in the past, in the rearview mirror. Hopefully, we get to see some good fights from Danny Garcia. But to me, I think he has to kind of go back to the drawing board with his career. Peterson exposed a lot of flaws with his game plan. Like, he made him look every bit of like the clubbing, wild puncher, you know what I'm saying, that a lot of people thought he was early on in his career that weren't impressed with him. So props to Peterson for that. And let me know what you guys want to see from Danny Garcia. Do you want to see him fight a guy like Marcos Maidana? Do you want to see him move up? Do you want to see him try to take care of one of these losses or the controversial fights like Herrera or Peterson? Let me know what you guys think. I don't know, man. Welterweight, Danny Garcia, he has a lot. It's a tall order. Welterweight is stacked. You got guys like Kell Brook. You got Mayweather, Pacquiao, Keith Thurman. I don't really know what guys he can beat out of that bunch, you know what I'm saying, in the top tier, especially when some of those guys or a lot of those guys are boxer punchers, you know what I mean? And the movement seems to bother him. A good jab, which Kell Brook definitely has. Plus, Kell Brook's bigger and a bigger puncher than Lamont Peterson. So those are all interesting fights. I would really like to see Amir Khan rematch at 47. Amir Khan has been fighting very fast, very efficient with boxing, and Garcia struggles with boxers. So that's a real good fight just to see if Amir Khan can set the record straight, stay out of danger. Marcos Maidana, another big puncher who has improved his jab. I mean, these are all tough fights for Danny Garcia. Let's be honest. Danny Garcia, it looks like he has problems with the jab. Mauricio Herrera showed you that. Peterson showed you that. And Maidana has power and can pop. Plus, his jab is improved with Robert Garcia. So I'm anxious to see what the next step is for Garcia because a lot of people are losing faith in him. So let me know what you guys think. Do you want to see Marcos Maidana versus Danny Garcia? How does Danny Garcia climb back up the mountain? Should he just move up to welterweight or what? Drop me a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like my video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off.